From today we start, To Hyun. This is a short story, which has only 4 chapters. And also it is an Omega verse. First let me introduce the names of character of the story. So Kwon Taeyong is an Omega. So Kwon Taeho is an Alpha. So let's start the story. The story begins with a young man sitting quietly outside the snow gently fall around him. My name is Kwon Taeyong, he says softly. I live with my younger brother. The silence is broken by a familiar voice. Hyung, why are you outside? It's really cold out here. Taeyong turns and smiles. You are here. Yes, the younger one replies. Thing took longer than I expected. Taeyong narrates, he has been my younger brother for as long as I can remember. Taeho frowns slightly. You will catch something one day. Your immune system is already weak, don't make it worse. Look at you, you are like a walking snowman. Taeyong chuckles. This is Kwon Taeho, he thinks fondly. Oh, come on, Taeyong says. It's not even that cold today. Despite the bitter wind, Taeyong remains calm. It doesn't bother me. I knew you would come. You are the only one I know by heart. Even if we are far apart, I know you will always return and wrap me in your coat like always. Taeho look up. Look, Hyung, it's snowing today. You are right, Taeyong says with a soft smile. Just think, our first meeting was on a snowy day too. Then flashbacks start where the scene shifts to an orphanage. Outside, Taeyong is sweeping snow from the steps. It's really cold today, he mutters. Seems like the person in charge of the orphanage is coming. Look like he's already here. The building's gotten a lot noisy. The sound of children's laughter echoes from inside. The kid must be really excited. Apparently, a very rich man organized a small party for us. That's probably why there are cameras all over the place. Taeyong sighs and continue working. Since I'm older than most of the kids here, I usually get stuck shoveling the snow. I don't mind if it means the little ones get a bit more food. Suddenly, he feels a tug on his shirt. What is it? He turns and sees a young boy staring up at him. Who is this kid? I don't think I have seen him before. Hey, are you new here? He asks gently. He looks so scared he can't even speak. Do you want Hyung to hold you because you are scared? He bends down and picks up the small boy. You are strong, the child says quietly. Taeyong smiles. Believe me, I am. I have carried every single kid in this place at least once. Why haven't you eaten anything? The boy suddenly asks. What do you mean? The boy makes a pouty face. Snack, I brought it today. Taeyong's eyes widen slightly. Taeyong thought to himself, it seems like this kid is the son of rich man. Now that I'm paying attention, I can see his clothes are really nice. I guess, he must be like me just because he live in an orphanage. What a stupid guess, he continued. I unconsciously treated him like we were on the same level. So Taeyong told the kid, I think I'm older than the other kids. Older kids can live without gift. We give more to the younger ones so they don't go hungry. And besides, I'm not really hungry. The kid replied, but you are so skinny. Taeyong responded, you shouldn't say such thing to someone older than you. Just then, some people called out to the kid, young master. The kid turned to Taeyong and said, let me down. Group of people approached and said, we have to walk. What were you thinking, running off on your own? Do you know how worried everyone was when you disappeared? Taeyong said quietly, excuse me. The kid held Taeyong's hand and asked, where is dad? Bodyguard replied, that way. The boy walked up to his father with Taeyong and said, I want this one. This mean Taeyong. Taeyong was stunned. What is this kid saying? He turned to the boy and said, wait, do you know what you are saying right now? We just met. And besides, call me by this. As Taeyong looked at the boy's father, he felt a chill. Terrifying, he thought. Chairman Kwon replied, understood. You both come inside. I will go and take care of things. It won't take long. Taeyong said, and then, in the next moment, these words came out of Chairman Kwon's mouth and flames started erupting from every direction around us. Everything happened so fast, I couldn't understand anything. Alone and in disbelief, Taeyong got into the black car he had only seen from a distance. For a moment, he thought about asking if he could go back to pack his things, but the words wouldn't come out. He was stuck in a situation he didn't understand, surrounded by people he didn't know. In the midst of all that chaos, all he could do was trust the strange little boy who had dragged him into this situation. He didn't know why, but the warmth of that small hand eased the panic rising in his chest. And just like that, without warning, he left the orphanage where he had spent his whole life, though the time spent there already felt like a blur. This is where the flashback ends. Taeho was sitting in the office when Taeyeon knocked on the door. "Are you busy?" Taeyeon asked. Taeho looked up and said, "It's you, Young. I'm not busy right now. Come in." "Are you sure?" Taeyeon asked. "Because as soon as you got home, you locked yourself in the office and started going through document." "Did I?" Taeho replied. "And you came home late again today," Taeyeon said. After a short pause, Taeho said, "Young, I think it's time for me to get married." "Don't you think?" "Marriage?" Taeyeon responded, confused. "What are you even talking about? You know it as well as I do, Young. Dad's not getting any younger. I feel like he wants me to settle down soon." Taeyeon thought to himself, so that's why he came home late tonight. "They were probably talking about it," Taeyeon said. "I don't know what to say. Honestly, I don't really understand it. Just do whatever you want." As Taeyeon turned to leave, Taeho called after him, "Wait, Young," but Taeyeon just said, "I'm going to bed," and walked away. Taeho stood there, calling after him, "Young, Young." Later that night, we see Taeyeon lying in bed. He quietly says to himself, "Why did he decide to get married without thinking about how I would feel? I probably fell asleep without realizing it, but something fell off." No way. Taeyeon waking up confused. Heat cycle. He paused, thinking back. "I have been feeling warm all day, so that's it. I have been through this before. I didn't think it would return so soon." Taeyeon said to himself, "I'm considered one of the more recessive Omega. They say my symptoms are usually mild. My heat cycle are very irregular. I only experience them once or twice a year. This started shortly after I became an adult, so I wasn't prepared for how intense it would be." Whenever it happened, Taeho couldn't help but worry. He sighs. "Now that we are living together, I think I have let my guard down more than I should have." Taeyeon said, "This sucks. I should probably change clothes first, then eat something." He started walking toward the wardrobe. "Without the chairman around, I have let my guard down and gotten too comfortable. I need to pull myself together and stay focused." He opened the wardrobe. "I'm pretty sure I had another pair of pajama lying around. Okay, I found them." Taeho entered the room. "Taeho, surprise, what's going on here? Why are you standing there wearing nothing but a loose shirt?" If you enjoyed this part, don't forget to like and leave a comment. Part 2 is coming soon. We only need 12 more subscribers to reach 900, so hit that subscribe button now and stay tuned for more story updates.